Hey guys, so this is gonna seem kind of ironic, but I'm gonna do a kind of rant on rants. It's not gonna be as ironic as it seems because I don't hate rants. Truthfully, I love listening to rants when they're good, but very few rants are good. People don't handle them right, and it's kind of difficult because a lot of people look. Rants are a difficult thing to accomplish. There's a fine line you have to follow in order to make a rant that's good. And it's a fine line between your emotional reaction and opinions and plain facts. It's like an essay on a book. You want it to a formal essay. You want it to seem nice, proper, you want proof, you want to have good things put out, but you want to have a lot of opinion in it without shoving that opinion down their, without just shoving it down their throats pointlessly. You need to stay proper, but you need to have your own solid, powerful opinions. So, there's really the big problem with rants is that most people can't hit this middle point. There are a few people who will do it like a research paper. They leave no room for their own opinions. They do it based on facts, and they put very little of their own idea in there. They tend to be biased only by the information they're given rather than their own actual opinions. This is very rare though. What I noticed was even though a lot of ranters say you're not supposed to put opinions into it, what I noticed the more common thing to do with rants is to put way too much opinion in it. It's the point that you're getting overly mean and nasty, and it's kind of stupid. You scream at someone or something and you say how terrible it is, but you don't realize how terrible you're being, especially when you're ranting on someone else. That's an extremely delicate line to travel, and I'd prefer if you were more on the critique or research paper side with these rants, because if you end up more on the emotional side of this stuff, you're becoming a bully. You're becoming just as bad as the person you're ranting on. And it's kind of terrible. Most people can't rant properly because they're set in a vendetta or they're blinded by the biased facts they're given that they don't even decide to form their own opinions. They're either robots or they're children. And it makes rants terrible. And the thing is, I love seeing rants because it gives a good opinion and it states facts, and while it is most definitely biased, it's biased in a way that at least can be convincing. It's not terribly false, force it down your throat, crude bias. It's clean and organized, and it has more meaning to it because the person actually cares. And again, you don't see that often, and it irritates me because I'll either watch a really boring rant where they're just rattling off facts and saying, well, this has to be more like a critique. No, it's not a critique. Critiques you're supposed to be completely object with. Don't put emotion in them. When you have a rant, you can put in as much emotion as you want, but you still, while giving this outer view of possibly being object. And it is difficult. It's ridiculous. And then, that's where I was. infuriates me because you'll see so many people and they'll be ranting on someone else and they'll start listing things about them, what's bad about them and what should happen to them. And then they start pulling in personal experiences out of nowhere that mean nothing, that are either unneeded, mean nothing, feel like they're trying to pull for pity, which may anger me more because I'm not good at feeling or expressing that emotion, and I actually quite hate pity, so it angers me. And still, even without that, they're pulling in personal experience that doesn't matter, that they're trying to use as a one-up. And that's not professional, it's not. And this doesn't have to be professional, it is a rant. But you try to be more formal with it. Especially because a lot of people you see ranting are young adults. And it's terrible. It makes a lot of rants unenjoyable. There's very few good rants out there. Between the harassment and childish behavior and unnecessary, unneeded information, and then between the people who think you have to be like a robot and be strictly formal with it all, it takes away the meaning from the rant. Because either you have a screaming child or you have someone who means nothing. And it just irritates me. It infuriates me to see people like ranting on someone else and doing the things that person did, or pulling personal experience to tell the other person they're wrong when they have no clue how the other person would react or feel or interpret things that they faced. Even if it's the same thing, they're going to respond differently, and pulling personal experience against that is stupid. Rants are due. Rants are very difficult to get right. That's why I kind of got a rant on rants. Because, as I said before, I love them when they're done good. The truth is, everyone's so stuck in their head or in their heart to find the perfect medium that is a rant. And that's what bothers me. So, I know it's kind of jumbled, because this is, as everything else, is unscripted, and I know it's short, but there's really not much I can do, because it's not like I'm going to pull things and point people out, because I'm not ranting on people, I'm ranting on rants. And I know it's a lot of repetition there, but those are the big points with it. That's the biggest problems I see. It's really hard to find a good answer. So just find that middle ground. That's how you're at. That's all I gotta say. I actually have another rant I'm making after this, so yes, it's very ironic. Bye.